Hello.
Hello, welcome to our third episode of Tea and
Tarot.
Yay! So I can't believe it's episode 3 already.
Yeah, it's gone fast.
It has gone very fast, but I feel like now we're kind of getting into the groove of things, which is perfect because that really goes well into our tarot card for this episode.
And today we'll be talking about the Magician, and so with him, I find that everyone has like a slightly different interpretation, but the way I feel about him is like he's really powerful in that he has a lot of self-awareness, and in the card you see that he has all the different suits. So he has the cup, the pentacle, the wand, and the sword, and that basically represents that he has control or knowledge over using the different elements. And then he also has the infinity symbol above his head, so it's a lot of self-knowledge as well. Yeah,
and I love that it sort of vibes in with the new moon that we've just gone into, which is the Virgo new moon. And yeah, we're just kind of talking about how it's a really significant time for a lot of us and what it sort of means. So can you just tell us a little bit about all of that?
It was like the super moon, and that just means that the moon is closer to the earth and it has kind of like a stronger pull and effect than a regular new moon. And because it was in Virgo, that also ties in nicely with the Magician, because his ruler is Mercury as well. And so in the card itself, you can also sense a bit of the mercurial energy in that, in his negative, or I guess if you get the card reversed, the Magician can also be a bit of like a trickster, or someone who uses his power for like self-interest. And yeah, so you also find that he's very he's really good with words, someone who is very fast thinking and swift.
Very mercurial. And when I see this figure, I think of like the alchemist, someone who sort of is in mastery of the elements to create gold, which isn't necessarily the literal gold, but like something that is of value, and something that we hope to be creating with our business.
And I was just gonna say, now that Caroline mentioned that alchemy, so because he has the wand facing up and then his other arm facing to the ground, it's also symbolic of as above, so below, which is a concept that's really, I guess, ingrained in alchemy.
Or it's like a really good disco move.
Yeah, that's it.
And very exciting. So my period came the other day at exactly to like the hour with the with the new moon. So my period's very regular. It's never late. But this cycle, my body actually waited 10 full days to bring my period to be in sync with the new moon, which kind of was a bit weird. But that's a very, it also has quite a big significance, because that means I'm now on like a white moon cycle. So that's when I sort of direct my creative energy inward. And it's weird because my period used to be synced with the full moon, but now it's sort of gone the other way with the white moon. And for me, that's actually how I've been feeling lately, about like sort of wanting to go inward and do a bit more spiritual growth and grow kind of my intuitive consciousness, less kind of about the outside world. So big news for me. I thought you'd all like to know this exciting news.
That's great.
Thank you.
There's one other thing I wanted to add about the Magician. So because we kind of started with the Fool, going on to the Magician, I feel like sometimes the energy is also quite similar, but the main difference is, again, like the power the Magician has. The Fool is really like just...
It's like all enthusiasm and but the Magician has more of a mastery over things, and he's more skilled. And I think we felt that definitely with... we finalized our logo.
Yay!
So yay, you'll be seeing that right now. So we've got the long form of the logo and the short form, which is very nice. So we'll be using the short form for like our stickers and the website, and I guess the long form will be sort of business cards and whatever. We'll
Whatever
figure that
else.
out. So building on that, we'll be like, I guess, go looking at doing the website and like really bedding down on our the color scheme and the look and feel of our products and the website going forward. So that's been really good. And what else have we been doing? So I went to my pottery class yesterday, which was really fun. It's at Nathaman. And I thought maybe we could source our tea bowls from there, but it turns out like she charges between $60 and $200 for like what I had in mind. So I thought, okay, let's keep looking. But I feel like something perfect will come up. So that's been me.
Trust.
We will make gold out of all of this shit like a magician. And I've also been playing around with some of the incense. So here's my big box of incense. So I'm trying a few different Japanese ones, and I was curious about the Tibetan ones, so I've got a few of those here too. This is one I tried yesterday, and it was intense. Like the Japanese incense are really like beautiful and subtle and sweet and fragrant, and it kind of puts your mind like in a peaceful kind of place, whereas this one was like a punch to the face, and I actually had to leave the house, and I felt kind of nauseous. But I was telling Steph that I actually felt that it had a really like weirdly purifying effect, because I've been like corking up a lot of phlegm, but also I've just been like, oh, actually I just want to eat nothing but brown rice and vegetables and miso soup. So I think it's like my body is actually reacting to this, and also like all the energies about going into the new moon, that it's it's been a really kind of weird transitional phase for me, whether it was triggered by the Tibetan incense, I don't know. But so that's pretty good, because we really like the Japanese incense, so we probably that's where we'll go. And we've continued with the Marie Folio B School, and we're now up to the website section. So which ones did we consider? We looked at like Squarespace,
WordPress, and we've decided that we'd most likely go with Shopify.
Yes, because that's and we like spoke to Gabby. And she also recommends Spotify. I mean, not Spotify. Shopify is the one to go with. Yeah, so that's good. So we'll go with that, and we'll probably start building the website once we've finished the Marie Folio B School, all the modules. And I've also bought another e-course called Start and Scale, and that's like specifically geared at starting an e-commerce business and then scaling it up. And they talk a lot about how to do sort of pre-launch marketing and sort of where to find manufacturers and all of that stuff. So pretty excited to be doing that. So that's our next step after the after B School.
Yeah.
And what else have you been up to?
So I really felt like the energy of the magician this week, because I had like a little meditation on, I think it was the Monday, and then ever since then I felt really like powerful in that I could really be myself and just, anything's possible, and that we're really in charge of our lives and we have a lot more influence than we realize. And I think I've also been more like allowing of myself to embrace all the woo-woo.
Yes. Yeah, we've decided to be unapologetically crazy.
Yeah.
Well, not crazy, but ourselves.
Yeah.
And stop looking at like what we do constantly through the lens of other people, because, really, like, who cares? And we'll just be ourselves and conquer the world.
Yes. Yeah, it's a good feeling.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, being alive.
So next episode is the High Priestess card, which and we're going to plan a little like an outing where we plan on going to Barangaroo, which is not far from here actually, and we might do like a little demonstration of the Lotus Tea meditation, and we'll work something out, but it will be we'll be shooting that on location in Barangaroo. So that's pretty exciting. And for the week ahead, we've got some kind of more businessy things planned. So next week we'll be registering our business as a company and starting a bank account, because we're starting to have to pay for stuff. What else is there?
I guess just work through the modules and because we will be talking about the High Priestess, I think we should also try and embody that energy throughout the week.
Which is what?
So taking more time to kind of how you're talking about being introspective and meditating and connecting to our intuition.
And enjoying the beauty of the Virgo new moon, which actually is my season because it's my birthday on Monday. So we're going to one of our favorite cafes again, Pilgrims, and eating lunch and just loving life.
Yeah.
So please comment, like, and follow our little journey, and let us know if you have any questions or any comments.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello everyone.
What are you doing?
I'm making a cup. Hopefully it will end up looking like this. I'm not super optimistic about that.